What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, this been a long time coming, and since I've officially hit 1,000 videos on my channel, I still can't believe I've reached that number of videos so fast. We are going to be discussing monk mode and how it changed my life and how it can have a positive impact on your life as well, and things that you can do to stay on the path you know and because for those of you that don't know, monk mode is pretty much when you stay to self, you eliminate women out of your life simply to focus on yourself and level up and become a better version of yourself. Now, so 1,000 videos in, my goodness. So how did we get here? Okay, so about a couple of years ago, actually pretty much 2 years on the nose, is when I decided to start a YouTube channel. I was inspired by, certain guys in the RP space. Some of you guys may like them, some of you guys may not. Um, you know, one guy in particular I don't even follow anymore, because he had a really negative output. He had a negative outlook on Passport Bros. So I was inspired by something that I was watching, and I just picked up my phone and started recording, you guys. If you look at my very first video, it's called "How the Red Pill Saved My Life," and I was pretty much just kind of, just letting the world know where I was at, and I decided to post it, and you said, you know what, I'm going to dedicate myself to this. I was tired of working a 9 to 5. Just not really happy with where I was in life, even though I was self-improving. By this time I had probably spent maybe a few years in the gym. I was in some of the best, and still am in some of the best physical shape that I ever been in, strongest that I ever been. And I just didn't, just going in working at 9 to 5 all the time. It was just, it was just dreadful, man. It was just some days where I literally just did not want to get up, because it seemed like all I did was work. It seemed like all I did was work 10-hour days, then go to the gym, come home, and that's it. But prior to that, I want to say, because that was 2 years ago in June, and I want to say, so that would have been, let's say, maybe April or May of 2021. That was the last time I had any kind of interaction with a female, and yes, it was sexual. It was for that would have been my 36th birthday. Me and a female that I was seeing at the time, we had took a trip down to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for my birthday. Funny, my birthday, I paid for everything, but I brought her with me. And from what I could tell, we had a good time. And her birthday was May of that same year. So me and her plan was to go down there for her birthday, only to find out that she decided to take somebody else instead. So she had me under the impression that me and her was still kind of like seeing each other. And part of the reason why I think she made this move was because I didn't make things official with her right away. And part of the reason why I didn't was because, by this time I'm like deep into the RP space. So the last thing I'm going to do is just give you my commitment after only dating you a few months. So that was that. And at that point, I was just kind of like, you know what? I dodged the bullet. Something told me not to give her that commitment right away, and look what she did. So I'm in a certain headspace, and then that's what led me to start this channel. Now, at that point, I had pretty much decided, you know what? I'm cutting all women off. All I'm focused on is getting to the bag, getting this channel monetized, so that way, eventually, at some point, I can work for myself and not have to report to anybody, and just continue to stay on my fitness. Pay attention to what I eat, make sure I'm drinking my water, all that. At this point, I got tunnel vision. All right. A year later, which would have been around this time last year, finally reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Passport Bros is trending, and finally monetized. All right. And look up a year later, I'm almost at 35,000 subscribers now. So, everybody that watches, everybody that supports, super chats, cash apps, everybody that's donated, thank you so much, man. Y'all are the reason why I'm where I'm at, man. I could not do this without y'all, and I'm never going to stop telling y'all that, because it's 100% true, 1,000% facts. So, what I want to tell you guys, because it was something I just did a live recently, and guys super chatted me, said you should do a video about this. I was like, I planned on doing a video about this anyway, and with this pretty much being my 1,000th video, and I still can't believe I made this many videos, I figured what better time to do it than now, especially with me being pretty much 2 years in, about a year away from the time I got monetized. And just share my journey and let you guys know that you can do the same thing and you can make the same improvements as well. So I wanted to hit you guys with a few suggestions. All right, so I want to start off with this, man, and I say this all the time on my channel. Get your fitness together. All right. That is one of the few things you can control, is your fitness. Well, let me start off there. Only worry about the things that you can't control. Start there first. All right? Only worry about the things that you can control. This is one of the reasons why monk mode is so beneficial, because at the end of the day, you can't control how a woman feels, how a woman thinks, how a woman responds. But what you can do is control how you respond and how you think and what you do. So, with that being said, the foundation was always fitness for me. That's where my self-improvement journey started. As you guys know, I was like super, super skinny. I've shown pictures of my progress from before I ever started working out to where I'm at now. Before I started working out, dude, I was maybe 120 pounds soaking wet. Now I'm usually walking around somewhere between 145 to 150. I put on muscle. Got a little bit more ab development. My body posture is a lot better. I'm a lot stronger than I've ever been. And, it definitely came with positive reinforcement. I started getting more attention from women without really having to try, because let me tell you something. When women see that you're focused on self-improvement and bettering yourself, they notice. Because the one question that I constantly got asked by women is, how often do you work out? How do you stay so disciplined so much? Let me tell you something. Women are attracted to this. They are attracted to men that are disciplined. And part of the reason why is because most women aren't really that disciplined they damn self. So when they see a man that has that, they want to be a part of that. So that way they can, you know what I mean, they can feed off of that. So start with your fitness first, fellas. If you need to lose weight, get in that caloric deficit, pay attention to what you're eating, drink your water, get your cardio in. You know what I mean? Do circuits, resistance training, all that. If you guys want any tips, because I've given guys tips before. I've even had people say I should start a fitness channel as well. I think honestly, I don't really think that'll get the kind of views that I need or the traction that I need to even gain any kind of monetization off of it. But if y'all feel different, let me know in the comments. Um, Start with the fitness, all right? Then from there, finances, the two F's, fitnesses and finances. Um, Learn about other things that you can invest in, such things as gold, silver, crypto, stock market, mutual funds, ETFs, 401k, IRA, all of that. Okay, look into all that. Um, Pick up another job, side hustle if you have to. If you think you got a niche in YouTube that works, you can start there. Any other social media platforms and fan out from there. You know what I mean? Because that can turn into multiple streams of income as well. Like right now, I'm about to start working on my merch for my channel. So that can be another potential stream of income. My travel vlog channel recently got monetized. That's going to be another stream of income, as well as my music. All right. Which is going to lead me to another thing. Focus on doing things that you love doing. Me, I absolutely love making music. Music is my first love. All right. And it's one of the reasons why I'm trying to turn it into some kind of stream of income. And I expose it to the world by playing my music in the background sometimes on my videos on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I also have links to all the mixtapes that I put out in the description of all my videos. I literally just dropped another mixtape on the 14th. Monk mode deactivated, ironically. So, that also, man, focus on the things that you love doing. If you love playing basketball, which is basically another form of cardio, do that. If you love working out, focus on that. All right. These are things that I love doing: working out, making music. You know what I mean? And making YouTube videos for you guys. So monk mode was kind of easy for me because for those 2 years, that's all I focused on, man. My YouTube channel, working out, and making music. When you focus on just the things that you love doing and the things that you can control, it eliminates that temptation of dealing with women and keeps you in that mind frame in terms of no fap. All right. So with all that in mind, man, just try to take what I'm letting you guys know, what I'm telling you guys, whatever works best for you is going to be for you. Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't for everybody. All right. But I promise you, man, if you just solely focus on the things that you love doing and focus on improving yourself, hell, eventually the things that you're doing to improve yourself, you're probably going to fall in love with, just like I fell in love with fitness. All right. Because there was a time where you couldn't even get me to lift a dumbbell. You know what I mean? Now I can't go a week without being in the gym. Otherwise I feel weird. You know what I mean? And even with the music, one of the reasons why I'm going to be going back home in a few months, plan on going back in September, is because my love for music. And I want to make sure I'm continuously putting music out every single month. I got 3 more mixtapes coming out: July, August, and September. But after that, I don't have any more material, which is why I'm going to go back around that time so that way I can put out something in for October, November, and December, and so on and so forth. So again, man, just focus on the things that you guys love doing, and I promise you, it'll keep you on that path, and you'll be surprised how much attention you get from women when they see that you're not giving them any attention. You're solely focused on bettering yourself. I promise you, bro. And then once you start seeing that, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna give you all the confidence in the world if you don't have it already. All right. Let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the Travel Vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.